Even from France. On top of everything else, it really boosts our power, since we just got a heck of a lot of no autonomy cored provinces. A bunch of provinces that we have to core, and they're not going to be worth anything anytime soon. May as well increase the autonomy so we have fewer revolts to deal with. And yeah, we should maintain that fort. So, forgetting about you right now, I need to get everything up here and focus on the British Isles like nobody's business. I wonder if I'll lose my rivalry with England. Probably should have embargoed them as well, but what the heck. We're plenty friendly with you. I need to eye up our next target. You are still a tasty treat. You are, in massive quotes, only allied with Burgundy and Florence in this whole affair. Castile would not join in for a second round, but if Burgundy wouldn't join in, I'd be more than happy to demolish you on my own. I will have to keep a close eye on that. Also, there is little point in this fort here. It does nothing that Béarn doesn't do better. And this region is protected by Poitou anyway. Alright, you want to make your way to Gloucestershire, that's fine by me. And nah, there is no point in supporting rebels at this point in time. Alright, manpower is feeling a little squishy at the moment. But it is time. And now I could grab myself a nice little vassal here, or I could just outright conquer the Irish buggers. Indeed. Ulster's at war with Connaught. Ulster seems like the ideal target. They would bring in Leinster, who may or may not bring in England. Certainly would, because England hate my guts. England are really soft and squishy right now, though. Wouldn't mind going for a round 2, but they would hate my guts for it. Still, all they really have is London, and they're hurting for money and manpower. Actually, since you guys are exiled, it might be useful to get you guys up to Scotland. Can worry about that other chunk of dirt another time. Take the coastal route because it tends to be better supply. Alright, Tyrone need to go. Sure enough, I could vassalize them, but do I want to? I mean, I could vassalize Leinster if I wanted to. Jake Aragon usually has a last journey tournament. What? Oh, plus 10 morale. Aha. Yes, that is not to be trifled with. There's the issue that Munster is allied with Scotland, and there's Scotland themselves allied with myself in Novgorod, but I could just eat all of Scotland. Who would even care? It's mostly dirt land anyway. Alright, well, failure's prepared, is preparing to fail. Let's throw down those claims. If ever there was a good use for Spymaster. I mean, cannot have no friends, but I can't fabricate on them. Can't offer to vassalize you because you're at war. I might be able to. I'm just wondering in my head if it's better to outright conquer or to vassalize the little guys on the Irish island. Perhaps the path of conquest. That's what Cao Cao would do. That's what I should do as well. Jake, how much war score is all of Scotland? If memory serves, it's 92. 91. Did they get autonomy somewhere? Nope, I'm just stupid. Okay, I feel that I'm going to want a few more transports at this rate as well. There's no current need for you. And Brittany have no alliance. They often ally Burgundy if I'm not mistaken, but well. Where do we go from here? Still fairly chummy with our friends Austria. I still really want to slam into Aragon, and oh, we are close for that. It would just be me versus them in Naples, though. It would be very messy. Very messy indeed, especially since I couldn't get my good friend Castile in on that butchering. But think about it, that's a great opportunity to just slaughter Aragon early on, feed a whole bunch of land to Navarra. I mean, the British Isles aren't going anywhere anytime soon. Since they're going to have to smoke themselves on my farmland and hill forts anyway, I think I will strike them when the moment is right. Because I can get my troops back here without too much fuss while he's trying to siege me down. Now I know he fields a lot of men, but it's such an ideal opportunity to bring him down. Whilst Burgundy continue to kill themselves over there. No, I think it's in my best interests right now to just do it. What are you doing, England? Ah, you're trying to prevent those other guys from ruining your day. I understand fully. Plenty of people ruin my day on a daily basis. Slightly faster to get to Poitou, or is it 1, 2 and there, 1, 2, 3 and there? Numbers speak for themselves. I want that a little more comfortably over than just at the brink, since I've had them just change their mind at the next day. Jake, the sooner you eat Scotland, the sooner you can move to Norway. Sounds like a interesting proposal about my life. I lost my truce to them as well, so that's kind of good news. Still, eradicating Aragon as a threat to me is a good move. Oh, very... What? Those horrible times where you end up with more stability than you can make do with. Guess gold is a sign of nobility for once. Tell that to England. You're looking at this the wrong way, Jake. The sooner you eat the Scotland, the sooner you'll be free of the Scots. Okay, that's some logic I find difficult to spar with. Alright, I'm going to unmothball you because there's every chance I'm going to end up fighting someone that I want naval superiority over. Not saying that 3 heavies is going to cut the mustard. Actually, it probably isn't. Stay mothballed. And I think I want that war exhaustion reduced slightly since dip is not huge issue at the moment. Alright, Burgundy. You just keep getting your ass kicked over the... Oh, dearie me. Aragon as well, what are you up to? You're just involved in that same war, aren't you? Aragon very happy to help Burgundy. Little do they know, it doesn't go the same way. And the Papal State would want to help me out there. That's glorious. The Papal State would just get chewed out by Naples, but that's precisely what I need them to do. Four and 4, a dangerous stack, but we're going with it. It's close. But what's also close is them piecing out, which would really make them want to join in. The joke is, if all this falls through anyway, it'll be a waste of me bringing my troops back to the mainland. Oh my, they suddenly got a lot more keen. Did they manage something? That reminds me, Hungary does make a great alliance partner for France. Bomber. What a bummer. Jake, they paid down war exhaustion. It seems that way. Burgundy's having their way with poor little Provence here. Alright, how are we going to play this one then? Still getting my claims here and there. Scotland want to help me against... Oh, what an excellent opportunity. Scotland are fighting... Or, oh my, I don't want them to get any stronger, but... Pending call to arms from Scotland. If I just break this, sure I take the prestige hit, but it gives me an excellent opportunity to just smoke Scotland. The slight issue is that it takes a while to get through Scotland. But this is where that naval superiority that I've always wanted comes into play. Well, you're on your own, my good friend. It's simply not in my interest, you see. But you're too late, Scotland. I've got my toehold. Wait, I still... Oh, of course, it's a one-way truce. And it is up very shortly, Scotland. Your time is running out. Don't need those fleet basing rights. I should have cancelled them long ago since they were costing me money. Jake, turn those ships around. Get ready to kick some Scottish arse. The thing about kicking Scottish arse is that you don't need your best boots for it. That said, I really don't think it's going to be my time to shine on Aragon. But yes, the troops that I have here are plenty. Plenty to deal with some ragtag Scots. Right. Conquest against Scotland, eh? I'm not sure if one is enough. Oh, that reminds me. Eat an embargo. Alright, Scotland, what do we do here? Could get another claim, would make it a little cheaper to eat you all up, especially Lothian. I think I'll do it. Because eating you gets expensive. In many ways. At least I can get it all, and I can core it all except for the Western Isles straight away. So that's lovely. I feel like Scotland is a gullible child who thought you were a friend, Jake. Look at his sadness-infused eyes before you kill him. Well, I do like to look into the eyes of my prey before I kill it, so at least there's that. Alright, there is time enough for you to get up where I need you to be. And same goes for you. I need more cogs around here rather than fewer. 19,000 should be plenty to deal with a nation of rogues. Which is the poetic way to refer to Scotland. Bought and sold for English gold. Jake, cancel military access with Scotland. Way ahead of you. Well, not at all, but... Leinster, still allied with England and married with England. But England now have severely dropped in their economic base, so they shouldn't be able to vassalize you so easily. Maybe I should be gunning for that. I mean, it's aggressive expansion free land, isn't it? And it's not bad. I'll think of it as an investment for now. Tyrone, though. You need to go. Well, there's plenty of time. Jake, will you try to go for the HRE throne? Absolutely not. I may be playing as France, but I have standards right now. It's getting close again. It's impressive how Austria just got rolled there. Were there? Oh, of course they wouldn't bring in any allies because it was all about Provence. Pathetic. But it does ruin a good opportunity for me. Ah, well. Issue here is, of course, all the Scots are probably up there. kind of a navy are we talking about, Scotland? It's a shame I lost my merchant fleet. That was my own mistake. Scotland have 2 heavies, 7 transports. We have 3 heavies, 11 transports. The advantage is ours, no doubt, as long as we get them back up to 100%. But we're way ahead of you on that one. And yeah, aggressive expansion doesn't really affect Germany that much. And of course Iberia loves us. Aragon won't love us so much. Oh, that's opportunity. Scots and Aragonese. But there are a lot of Aragonese. And I can't bring Castile in kicking and screaming. I mean, the Turco man want you. Not about to get an alliance there, though. Am I a bad enough dude to launch an invasion of Aragon with this paltry sum of men? It's just such an ideal time to do it, though. They'll break their alliance with Portugal and with Burgundy, and I can bring in the Pope. And he's probably pretty ravaged from this war, too. I have no reason not to do this. But is there anybody else who would love to see Aragon die? The issue is, of course, the Papal States will get involved. They hate you, but is there anybody that wastes no love on you? The Genoans are friendly. You're also friendly. Bah, what good are friends here? Mutual friendliness with the Hungarians. Oh god, I hope they don't ally. I should launch, or rather grab an alliance with Hungary before anyone gets any ideas on that front. Otherwise, though, get our guys in position. How do we do this then? We can just go chomp. I know it's going to be expensive on the manpower, but I should nestle down in these provinces. They are such annoying fortresses. Means get the inferior forces on Roussillon, perhaps? Oh, I'm just so short on men here. I have to hope that the invasion of Scotland goes smoothly, but it will also involve Munster and... Why are you still alive? Okay, the alliance with Lithuania will bring you a long way. That's not something you see every day. Keep Muscovy tightly clenched to the point where they have to ally Caucasia. Jake kills Scotland in the same time too for extra style points. The thing is, I want to demolish Scotland at this point, but I should really invest better in taking out Aragon. I do agree on the style points front. The thing is, I need a whole bunch of units over here to take care of the Scots. Well, I still have a truce to them right now, so I suppose we could just make our jolly way back down here. There's no way to get it there in time anyway, so let's just do it that way. And once our diplomat is free, it's lovely that they'll break their alliance with Burgundy. That's painful. That's pretty painful. They must have paid down their war exhaustion again. Getting that alliance with Hungary cost me that. Well, who knows? Maybe they'll do it again. I would love the whole war on 2 fronts. It's probably being... Wait, who has occupied what, and why is it going on for so long? Ah, what a pain. Sure. Well, I need to conquer something. Guess those rogues have to die. I try to make sure I'm never at sea at the turn of the month, since it gives us the turn of the month attrition. Oh well, Scotland, we both know it couldn't last. May as well take Ayrshire. As for Munster, they're only allied with the Scots. I'm already increasing relations with you. I wonder if I could get you as a vassal. No, it wouldn't work that way. They wouldn't be pulled into the war. Could just take Munster as a vassal by force. But I kind of also just want to conquer them straight up, so I might just make them a co-belligerent. Yeah. Why the heck not? Means I'd have to go over there and siege them down, but it seems like it's taking that turn anyway. I wonder where the Scots are. They might even be in Orkney. It's worth a check. So if I could keep them in Orkney then, oh baby, that's just wonderful news for me. No. They're scurrying around like the creatures they are. Are they fighting or something? Where'd your army go, Scotland? Well, they're doing something, but that's neither here nor there for me. It's time for them to go down. Forget about Novgorod, I'm sure they'll have their own problems sooner or later. Nobody wants to join me in my righteous war, but that's okay. Should endeavour to block the strait, though. Don't know how that one's going to go down. Alright, so the enemy's navy is quite nasty, but that's because of Novgorod's forces, who I highly doubt are going to make an excursion here, but never say never, stranger things have happened. And the Scots, I can only assume, are over in having a little holiday. How do I want to do this? Probably get you over to the Western Isles. Scottish conquest of Orkney. Not even fighting Sweden. Good thing we have that 3 siege general over in Lothian. I'm tempted to blockade it as well to get it done faster. But that may be a fool's errand. Oh, look at the Scots' lack of navy. Terrible. Just terrible. Alright, so unfortunately that only solidified the alliance between Aragon, Portugal and Burgundy. Grabbing Hungary as an ally, great idea I still think, but it's just very unfortunate that those 12 days were all they needed to get in my way. Sorry, Scotland, but your days are numbered. Might seem a bit odd how I can stroll into Fife while there's the fort in Lothian. Unfortunately, at the moment, provinces can't be under multiple zones of control, so it's seen as being in Fife's zone of control. Might even be a good idea just to eradicate those Scots so they don't cause me any issues. Take it away, boys. I don't particularly mind if you take Orkney, it's just another province that goes to me. Actually, it would be kind of good. But you probably won't get it. All those battles. Blockade of Lothian, Fife and Aberdeen. Oh, those filthy Holstein people are using my boats to their war score advantage. Ah, bloody humbug. And then the Wonderful pathfinding way home. Phew. Jake, them not taking Orkney will allow you to fabricate on Orkney. Doesn't really matter because there are other Norwegian provinces around there. Aberdeenshire is ours, of course. Ah, we'll let them dream about having some significance up in those islands. But then there is the short matter of Munster. I did make them a co-belligerent. I may as well stomp them into jelly for that. And there goes the Scottish Navy. Now, just to be clear, game, what kind of damage are we talking about when I take all this? England, Tyrone, Scotland cannot. Well, we know Scotland won't, because they will cease to exist. England, yeah. The Irish, also, yeah. Thing is, I was planning on taking them down a notch anyway. Well, if I fight... Or rather, if I make Munster a vassal... Maybe I should just conquer it all. So what if Connaught and England form a coalition against us? What are they really going to do? Mind you, I need to get over there and crush them. Do we have the ability? Oh, we'll have to do a naval invasion, but that's okay. Naval invasion, listen to me, I've been playing too much Hearts of Iron lately. Wow, Navarra's doing fine. Teach me a thing or two on the battlefield, won't you? Jake, I think you have some more cores to make. I can't make them just yet because these two are inland. But that's fine. We'll conquer Scotland. That'll be plenty to core. We'll conquer some Irish while we're at it. Because, blech. Okay, that's excellent. We shall get you over to Ayrshire. It's 10,000 of you, which is plenty. I'm even going to switch out the battered ones so they can get their numbers back. Actually, why even give you infantry when we can have cavalry? Or both, sure, why not? I mean, we have 11 transports. No, I want our 3 siege general taking care of the Irish. Now I get them mixed up, let's make sure we're fighting the right Irishman here, taking care of Munster. Worst case scenario, we're in this war for 5 years because Novgorod may not want out in a hurry, but Novgorod has picked a fight with a lot of people. Why Sweden? Oh right, you got involved in the Scottish conquest. The Scottish conquest is going surprisingly well over there. It'd be terrible if Scotland actually took too much land. Where in the world are Munster's troops? Oh, baby. They're fighting Connaught. I hope to... Alright, you won't be annexing them. That's a shame. Munster conquest of Connaught, but there's also the Tyrone conquest of Connaught. Well, they can't both win. Jake, lazy diplomats, yeah, 2 of them to boot. Who do we want good relations with? Austria got a butt kicking, but I'm sure they'll repair themselves nicely. Hungary's looking sweet. I don't think there are many claims to establish. Girona would be nice, but fighting Aragon is going to be quite the battle. Could target the English a tad, but they don't have many dirt pieces of land anymore. Even Cornwall's not all that bad. There's a case to be made for Leinster, but I'm trying to... Ugh, England already got them as a vassal. Okay, Tyrone are now asking to die, but this means that I could vassalize Munster and feed all of Tyrone to them. And nobody cares about that. They are too scared right now. And that's good. Excellent. That's what